Hello guys, this is Postcode. Today I want to show you my one-click installation for the Stable Diffusion Infinity. This is the Stable Diffusion Infinity written by this guy. This project is based on his work, so all the credits go to him. And of course the guys who worked behind the scenes. And this is the project, and we have an infinite canvas, so we create some images and complete the rest of the image like this one in the example. Let's jump to the installation. I have made the Stable Diffusion Infinity installation. You don't have to deal with any Anaconda prompt or whatever. You don't need Anaconda at all. So this is just one-click installation and one-click launch bat file that I have prepared for you. So we will just press the install. And it will go through the installation process. It will create a virtual environment and install the Python packages inside. So you don't have to do anything, just relax and let it finish. But I am warning you, there are lots of Python packages related to this project. That's why it may take a while. And my installation is or will be kind of faster than yours, just because I have already downloaded these Python libraries. Those are cached files that's reading from my disk, but your installation can take a little bit longer. Still, it will take some time, even for me. And what you need to do when the installation completes, you need a Hugging Face account. It's free. Go to huggingface.co and create an account, and you go to your account and you go to your settings. You press the access tokens here. This is needed. You create a new token from here, and you just name it whatever you like, whatever. You can select the read or the write. That doesn't make any difference at all. And you generate a token. Okay. But I have already have a token for the program. So we will use this token to download some Stable Diffusion models from Hugging Face. So when it comes to that, we will see how it goes. I will just wait for this to finish. Also, after the installation, the download process for the models can take some time, so you need to be patient about it. And also I want to mention that this is not the fastest program when it comes to Stable Diffusion, because it was optimized in Linux, so it's not working that fast in Windows, but still it's kinda usable. I have also used some outpainting script that kinda tries to replicate this Stable Diffusion Infinity with an infinite canvas, but that's a script, kinda work in process or work in progress. Yeah, work in process. Anyway, uh, so we need its progression, uh, and that doesn't replace this one at the moment, at least I can say. And we will see how it goes. So this is a unique project in terms of outpainting and also inpainting. I'm recording it live, so you can see how much time it takes. And after that, the installation, I will show you something. And there is this there's this process.py. Or whatever. I changed my mind about changing some stuff on the Python file. So this installation has been done. We will just press start Stable Diffusion Infinity.bat file. This will launch your browser. By the way, I'm using Python 3.10.7. You need to have the Python installation, and you may also need Git. Not sure if I have used the Git. Yeah, you need to have Git, and you need to have Python installed. Python shall be added to your path, so it can be read from the any place system-wide. That's why when you install the Python, make sure you add it to path. After the installation, this start.bat file shall take some time to initialize for the first time. I was going to change the Taichi Python library for the GPU because it's using the CPU backend, but in my tests it wasn't that much of an impact when you change it to GPU. Still, we will use the CPU, and when you first launch it, I have refreshed the page, by the way. When you first launch it, you need to put your Hugging Face token so you can download these models. I will use my second token that I have used before. And this is the first welcome screen before the initialization. You need to select your model to download. So I will select this one, but I have these models already downloaded with this token, so it shall go smooth. I mean, I don't have to download, at least in theory. So also, you can use custom models with Stable Diffusion Infinity. So if you have some stylized models or some Dreamboot models, you can put the path to here. Like for example, if you have a model in your C drive, you put the model name. Let's call it. You have a model at C drive on the main directory, model.ckpt, and but you need to select. That's a warning. You need to select the correct type model type for your local model. That means if you are going to use Stable Diffusion 1.5 model or 1.5 based model, you need to select this so the converter script knows what it will convert. Okay, if it's based on Stable Diffusion 1.4, you need to select this. That's why you need to be careful about the model type when you're using custom models. Anyway, I will not use custom model. I will just press click to setup. So if you don't have a model already downloaded, this will go to Hugging Face and download it to a folder in your system. And that folder is here. It will download it to C drive or your main drive to users. My username is break and .cache. So it will download the model to here, and if you go inside here, you can see the model files. If you want to replace them with a different model, you can put the model in here as well. For example, if I go to my Stable Diffusion toolbox, if I have something like a model like that, I can take these files and replace the files in here. In here. So it can read from that structure as well. Anyway, that's another tip I can give you. So we have our canvas in here. Okay, this is an infinite canvas. You have your canvas settings. You can set the resolution in here if you want to change it to something else. You have the enable safety checker. This will filter the non-secure for work results from the generation, and you have a square selection only, so this will be always a square. And you have an enable image to image mode. What was recommended, by the way, for the initializing method is the patch match. It's the generally working better initializing method. You have a photo correction mode, which is not supported, at least not working on Windows yet, so whatever you choose will be meaningless. You have your prompts in here, so if you want to create something, you put it here. You have the negative prompt. You have the sample number. This indicates how many images you want to generate. So if you have something in here and if you want to outpaint something next to that image, but you want to see multiple results, you put your sample number to a higher number, so it generates some more images, so you can choose it from. You have your strength, you have your guidance. These are like in the automatic repo. This is your step size, and by default it's 50. I'm not sure what this ETA stands for, but whatever. You have your samplers. These are called scheduler in here. PLMS, DIM, and KLMS. Anyway, let's also, you have an enable canvas history option, but if you enable this one, the interface will become really slow, and you don't want to enable history unless you have some maybe really good GPU. I don't know, because and I'm not sure if this is related to your GPU VRAM. So if you have some powerful GPU, maybe it's an option that you can use. But in my system, I have a 1080 Ti. It was not giving the best performance, so I will ignore this one. I will not use this one. You have your outpaint. Run the outpaint command in here. You have your interrogation, so it will just look at the picture, try to understand what's in the picture. It will generate a prompt for you. And you have your selection mode. Selection mode is used to move the bounding box. This is the bounding box. Move your bounding box around the canvas. But if you go to the second mode, this is the canvas mode. If you select the canvas mode, your canvas will be moved around that bounding box. And you have your eraser in here. You also have a resize selection. By default, it will start as 256 and 256. You can see the resolution in here with a little bit light opacity, I can say. If you change it, if you go too high, you will get an out of memory error. So your GPU may not handle it. So be mindful. Also, it will take a lot of time to generate the image. I will just, you can, after resizing, you can confirm the new bounding box size, or you can cancel it to revert it back to the original size. Anyway, let's try to generate something, maybe a realistic cat, and I will put the steps to a lower value. I will just press the outpaint button. Sorry. So this is what you get with the Inpainting model. So it's not like the best. You can accept the result, or you can retry for the selected area, or you can cancel. I will just put some negative prompts in here to generate a realistic cat. Maybe I will block the anime and 3D, and let's see if it makes any difference. And we can try some more. So it's kinda generating better results. I will put the guidance to a higher value to follow my prompts, and I will put the step size a little bit higher and retry. Let me show you the sample number. What does it do? I will press retry. I will try to block the cartoon effect. Also drawing. By the way, this sample number Now you have the option to switch to different results from here. I will press retry again. I want to generate a realistic cat. If I can. I will press cancel. I will resize the selection to a little bit higher value. You can use your mouse wheel to zoom out a little bit more. Let's try the square selection only. You can also see the process in here. This doesn't mean it will finish in 17.8 seconds. This indicator is almost wrong. Okay, now we have a realistic cat. Another one. Okay, I like this one a little bit more. But this is also good for outpainting because it's missing some features. Let's use this one just for the sake of this video. I like the last image, or yeah, let's use this one. I will press accept, and after that you can move your you can left click and move the bounding box to around here. Maybe you need to include some part of the image so it will know the context of the image, so it will try to complete the image. I will press outpaint, use the same prompt. Maybe I will press cancel here. I should have pressed generate one sample. Also, if there is an option that I'm not covering in this video, you can experiment it yourself. For example, you can switch to different initializing methods. Maybe those ones give you the exact same result that you're looking after. So I may not be able to cover all the options for you. So this is let's accept it. You can try for different. Let's try the canvas mode. So I will just move my canvas around the bounding box. So the bounding box stays at where it is. I'm just moving the canvas around the image. I will press outpaint with the same prompt. Okay, let's accept it, and let me show you how you can delete some part of the image. If you press the eraser, you get an eraser with this size, but you can also increase the size of your eraser so you can delete more parts of the image. I will just delete the ears and some part of the head, and here as well. And after that I will click the selection mode, and I will just change the prompt a little bit. A realistic cat, and he is or she is, it looks like he is to me, wearing a hat, maybe a wizard hat. And I will press Outpaint. Okay, that's an interesting one. You can try to make it perfect to your liking, but I'm recording a video, so I will not have the luxury to go in lots of details and fine-tune the generation. So you can do that if you want. I will also show you an inpainting, not only the outpainting. So if you delete some part of the image, like in here, and if you give some enough information to inside the bounding box, so it has the knowledge of a cat face in here, but I have deleted some parts of the face. Let's see what we can create. Maybe a realistic cat. With a dog mouth, nose, and mouth smiling. I don't know. I'm just trying to have some fun with this cat. Maybe he doesn't like it, what I'm trying to do, but who cares? Nope. I may change the sampler. Maybe we just put dog in here, and delete the cat part. Retry. This will work on the same area. You are not seeing the masked area. but it's working on the same area since I pressed the this sampler didn't work as expected. Maybe my guidance scale is a little bit too much, or strength. I will switch back, or let's try this one. I will press cancel just to show you it's maintaining the deleted part. I will press an outpaint again. Yeah, that's more like it. I like this one. I will accept. Interesting design. Maybe it's the best design of the world, you know. And there is also an upload image option, so you can input an image in here. I haven't used upload image option yet, but I'm guessing you can import an image from here. You can export an image, you can save the canvas. So if you save the canvas, it's like saving a project, so you can continue your outpainting experiment. You can save the image as well. This has exported the image as a PNG. You can load the canvas, so it will look for a file with an extension ending like SD INF, Stable Diffusion Infinity, I guess. That's the extension. You can load the canvas. You can also reset the canvas, so you will lose all of this. And if you want to lose this creation, you can do that. You can start a new canvas and start it from a fresh page, I can say. Anyway, that's it for that I can cover for this video. And if you have some problems installing the project or running it or whatever, make sure to write it in the comments section of this video. And if you want to share this video on social media, on some Discord channels or whatever communities you have, feel free to do it, because it will maybe help me to reach to more people, and they can have access to this easy installation of this utility or this program, this project, whatever you call it. I think this is a really powerful tool. It's not the best when it comes to speed of generation, but it works. That's what it all matters to me. So have fun with this tool and generate some really cool stuff with it. Anyway, that's it from me. I will also release some new projects in the channel, so stay tuned. I have worked on some tools with this kind of easy installation, which you may not find easy, at least in my opinion, in YouTube or maybe in any place. So I'm trying to help people to get the projects work out of the box without the knowledge of programming or some complicated setups. Anyway, that's the last thing I will say about this video. I see you next time.